welcome back to my channel, Jamie Fran Colors. We've been working on this beautiful picture by Nick Filbert, Ace Coloring Book, Serene. And we finished the red and the green. Well, I kind of finished them off camera, so here they are all finished. And today I'd like to show you how to do the blue and the yellow. I've done a little bit of the yellow here and a little bit of the blue, but I'm going to show you what colors I'm using and then I will finish them off screen, come back next time and we will complete her. So let's zoom in on a piece of blue and we will start. Alright, the blue pencils that I've chosen are Periwinkle 1025, Blue Violet Lake 1079, and Cloud Blue 1023. So I'm going to start with the Periwinkle and put it in the shadows. Okay, I'm just putting that color where Nick's given us indication of shadow, and then if I think there's anything else that should be shaded, I'll do that too. But he gives pretty good indications, so. All right. And then I'm going to take the Blue Violet Lake 1079 and I'm going to go right over the top of the Periwinkle and shade it out a little bit. These colors go very well together. I was making a list today of all my Prismacolor pencils that I'm running low on. And I definitely have enough to put in an order, but of course, I don't know if I can. But that's okay, because we have other pencils. So we might be using some, I don't know, we'll use the pencils I have. I have lots of different brands, and we'll just use them and not so many Prismas until kind of this, we can all go back to a normal, I don't know. I know things aren't going to go back the same way they were before, that things have definitely changed in the world, but I don't know. I'm ready for things to feel normal. It might be a new normal, but at least it's normal, you know? And right now I don't feel that. I feel very anxious. And I know I'm not the only one, because my kids definitely are as well. This is the Cloud Blue. I am putting a little more pressure on it, but going over the top of everything and fading it in. Just kind of brings that blue to life. All right, cool. So my son Curly, his hair, he hasn't had a haircut since August. It's April. And he has a lot of curly hair on his head right now. And I was trying to put the top of it like in a ponytail so it would be out of his way. I'm using the Periwinkle again. So it would be out of his way. And he did not, he didn't like it. He's autistic, so he's very sensory oriented. I didn't think a ponytail would bother him, but oh boy was I wrong. He got sick of me trying and he ran away from me. He was out of there. He was like, Mom has lost her mind. Leave my hair alone. He ripped the ponytail holder out of his hair, and I didn't see him for a couple hours. No. He's fine. He was just downstairs, but he wasn't going anywhere near me. Oh my goodness, he's so funny. So he'll just have floppy big hair. It's not too much in his face. I thought a ponytail would help, but no. All right, then the Blue Violet Lake. To blend that in, so I'm going over the same. I'm just using this color combination on all the things I colored blue. So I've already used these on all the like little beads or balls or whatever in the picture. But I want to do this with all of the blue. I think it's very pretty and very complimentary. So I like it. You know what we should do? We should color a picture using the colored pencils because I'm running out of the Prismacolors that I use the most often. So we should color a picture of with using the pencils that I never use or that I don't use as often. That's an idea. I like that idea. I might have to do that. Look at that. I am being messy tonight. It's okay. It's okay. All right, then we'll go to the Cloud Blue and use it. My two other kids, Mo and Larry, they went crazy today. Completely lost their minds, and not in a good way. Of course, I was trying to go to the bathroom, you know. Nothing good happens when a mom tries to use the bathroom. And I can hear them, and they are just completely lost their minds. They're screaming that they hate each other, and they're just beating the crap out of each other. I was appalled. It was... So no, I'm not the only one going crazy because they lost their stinking minds today. And then they lost their iPad privileges. And they have to earn them back by not fighting and not lying to me because I'm so sick of the lying as well. Ugh. They both lie so much. And the problem is, especially the one is very good at it. And I never know. I need like a crystal ball or like a magic 8-ball that every time he says something to me I could like shake it and it would tell me if he was lying or not because he's so good at it. Freaks me out how good he is. Alright, that looks pretty good. We could always go in with some more if we want anything darker. I'm gonna like pull it out and see what I think. Sometimes when we're too close, I want to kind of fill this in a little bit. This is the Blue Violet Lake. Here as well. Okay, so I'm going to do that with the rest of the blue. I've already done the sides here. I just need to do the eggs and then these right here under her, between the nest and her hair. So I'll do that off screen, but it's looking really good. I'm in love with the flowers. I think they look amazing. All right, let's go to the yellow. So I'm kind of doing like a gold shading here, and then I might do like the bird a little bit different, but let's start with, we'll color this right here the gold. We'll color it the gold. All right, so I'm going to use goldenrod 1034 and put that kind of everywhere except where we want the highlights. This is not our darkest color, but I just find doing gold this way to be the easiest for me. I couldn't wrap my head around doing it any other way today. So, because everything else we've been starting with the darkest color, but just kind of wrap my brain around it. So, we'll just do it this way. So I'll tell you, this was funny. Last night I was filming our last video that I did on this page, doing the reds and the greens, and I said in that video that that I really just wanted to be able to do a project without being interrupted, and that I just needed that, but that I would bet money that my husband would call while I did that. And then he didn't call, so I lost money. But the funny part is after I was done filming, I called him, see if he was on his way home from work. This is sepia, and we're gonna put this in, but just not carry it out as far. Kind of keep it closer in the shadows than we did the goldenrod. Anyways, I called him, see if he was on his way home. He was, and he was like, I tried to call you. And I was like, so I thought it was funny. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I tried to call you and a man answered your phone. I was like, a man did not answer my phone, and my phone was sitting here next to me, and I didn't hear it ring, you know. There's nobody here. And he's like, are you, he's teasing me, you know, like, you got something you need to tell me, you know, you got a man in the house, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't know what happened. That's so weird. He's like, yeah. I'm like, are you sure you dialed my number? Maybe you dialed someone else's number. Like, maybe you hit the wrong button or something. He's like, no, he's like, he had told his phone, like, voice command to call me, Jamie. He used my first and last name, and mobile. He's like, I just want to call your cell phone. And I was like, no, well, you didn't, because there's no man here answering my phone. So he gets home, and I take a look at his phone. I'm like, okay, so I like look in, you know, like his call history, and it says he called me. I was like, that's so weird. And so I kind of open it up and go and look, and he had my old phone number from like years ago. Years ago. Let's see, let me think. 5, 6, I mean, it's like 9 years ago. He has my phone number from then programmed as my mobile phone, and then my other option of a phone number is my phone number I had now. So he had tried to call me, and a man did answer, but it was no longer my phone number. I just thought it was so funny, like 9 years, and he's never done that before. All right, this is 921 Pill Vermilion. So I want to put this, it's orange, and I want to put this over the brown, and it just helps to warm up the brown so that it doesn't look so dirty, you know, just gives some life to it. Yeah, so I just thought it was way funny because he did try to call me and a man did answer, but it was not my phone. Oh, so, and he didn't interrupt me. So maybe it was like God interfering, intervening, you know. Your wife really needs you to just leave her alone and let her finish her project. So I really don't think he cares that much, but about a phone call, but it was just really funny. All right, so get that orange in there. Looks good. And then we're going to take the goldenrod again and help blend some of that out. I'm using just a tad of pressure, not a ton, but a tad. Tad more than I did before. Almost. All right, now we're gonna take canary yellow and finish blending it out. My nails look so ratchet. I miss my nail tag. I miss just like being able to go out and have an hour and a half to like just be pampered a little bit, like have this relaxing moment, you know, where nobody's needing anything or interrupting me and I'm out of the house. I miss it. Well, someday. All right. Ooh, 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 so pretty. Okay, and then any like, this is black. I'm gonna use this very light-handed to put in any real shadow that we might need. Just a teeny tiny bit. A little tiny bit. Okay, and take the yellow, just make sure it's not too harsh. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use to do the gold. Oh, it looks so nice. I love it. All right, let's look at this bird for a minute. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking, well, first I'm thinking I need to sharpen these pencils. Like you could just do it like gold and it's, you know, like just it's a gold bird and it's all this part of her costume kind of thing, or we can try to make it a little more brown, which I think is what I'm going to do. So I think I'm gonna not use the orange, but maybe add in a sienna brown. So I'm kind of working with the canary yellow, the goldenrod, and the sienna brown. So let's take the sienna brown and put in some shading and go from there. Ooh, he looks a little ornery. Looks like he needs a minute to calm down. My son looked at me that way today. Oh man. Alright, what kind of scribble this in on the feathers a little bit on his tummy. Okay, let's alright, then let's grab the goldenrod and we'll blend that out a little bit. Okay, how's he looking? I think he looks pretty good. All right, keep going here. Ooh, I like that. Okay, then we'll go to the canary yellow. Blend in. Oh, tummy's making noises. Stop, tummy. Ooh. All right. Okay. Well, I think that looks really nice, and he looks different than the gold. If I can get them in the same shot, like he's a little more subtle. Okay, let's be, I'm like, do I want orange or brown more in his beak? I'm thinking more brown. So I'm gonna grab the light umber and we're gonna put And then the sienna brown. And then let's grab the golden rod. Kind of finish blending him out. Goodness. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use those colors on the feathers, and then I'll use the gold combo on the rest of the yellow, and I think that will look really good because they're slightly different but not too far away from each other, so I really like that. Okay, so I'm going to finish the blue and the yellow, and then next time we'll finish the browns and then just do some finishing touches on her. So next time we will finish her. Ooh. I really like how she's looking. Oh. All right. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, that you find time to relax, take that deep breath, relax those shoulders, relax those muscles, loosen that jaw. I woke up this morning and I needed ibuprofen because my jaw was all clenched already. So take some deep breaths, do something that you enjoy, relax, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.